So if you're joining us this morning, we are doing a no equipment HIIT workout. As we go through, I will give you modifications and all the things that you need as well. Different levels for everyone as always. Our format this morning is going to be 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest, and we will get through 2 rounds of everything. So our first set of exercises will be cardio and lower body based, and then our second set of exercises is going to be core and upper body based. So for the first round you will be standing, maybe some jumping, maybe some getting down on the ground and then getting back up again. What could that be? And then our second round will be mat based or floor based. So if you have a yoga mat or a towel or something, that would be really nice. I recommend that you have something to lay on if you're on the floor, because, you know. Yeah, without further ado, let us begin. We'll start with a nice little 5-minute warm-up. This one will be on the ground, so get yourself onto your mat, on your hands and knees, and we're going to do some cat-cows. So we want to make sure our wrist, elbow and shoulder are all in a nice line, and our knees are underneath our hips. We are going to drop down through the spine and look forward, pull the shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to curl up through the spine, push your hands into the floor and look through the knees, creating a nice big arch through the spine. As you drop down again, this time I want you to really tuck your armpits in and point your elbows forward. Breathing in as we drop the spine and look forward. Breathing out as we scoot up and look through the knees. From here, we're going to roll over onto our backs. Bending our knees. If your fingertips can touch your heels, you know your feet are wide enough apart and close enough to your bum. From here, what we want to do is create our flat spine activation, so press our spine into the floor. Lift through the hips. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, all the way up into a glute bridge. Big squeeze of the bum, tuck your chin in, and then roll all the way down. As you come down, trying to make sure you get all of your spine on the floor, so we want to get rid of that natural arch for your flat spine. Core activation. Doing 1 minute of these. Nice deep breath in as you come up, breathe out as you press down, try and keep those knees driving apart. Hold at the top for a second. Last one. We're going back onto our hands and knees now, and we are going to do some bird dog. So your bird dog is your opposite arm and leg extending away from your body. So your goal here is not to go high, but to go long. We want to keep these hips nice and steady as if you're balancing something on your low back. This is one of my favorite core exercises to do, because you need a lot of control through your pelvis to make sure that you stay engaged correctly. Hope you guys are joining me this morning and not just watching to watch me get sweaty. And let that gaze follow your hands. already sweaty just doing the warm-up. Alright, we're going to move into some inchworms. So we want to stand up at the end of your mat. From here, we're going to fold forward through the hips, walk our hands forward, keeping your heels on the ground as long as you can. Into a plank, so squeeze those glutes, pull the shoulders down, and we're going to come back up. Walking our hands, getting our heels onto the floor. Bring those hands up. We're going to do 3 more. That's 1. Your option here is just to fold forward and come back up if load bearing on your wrists is not for you. One more. All right, time to get our heart rate up. You have got 20 jumping jacks. So level 1, we tap out. Level 2, out and in. You keep going. That's no fun on camera. When you do your jumping jack, just like in aqua, make sure when you land, the knees and the toes go out, the heels touch the ground, and then when you come in, everything points nice and forward. Once you've done 20 of those, you can grab yourself a drink if you need. I recommend, we're about to start our HIIT part. So you've got 4 minutes of work, and then you'll get a minute rest, and then you'll do the same thing again for the second time before we move through to the next options. In this round, you have got, let me give you a little demonstration of everything so you're not too surprised. You have got squat to calf raise, so feet are going to go shoulder width apart. You'll squat down. As you come up, you're going to pop up onto those toes. Beautiful. Your next move is going to be lunge jumps. So we're going to step back, bringing the knee over the heel and the back knee under the hip. From here, we're going to jump through. Don't you worry, I'm going to give you some options as we go. Your next one, everybody's favorite, is a burpee. So from here, what we want is to squat down, place your hands on the ground, and then jump your feet back into a plank, jump back into your squat position, and then jump. Now, if you don't want so much load through the spine, what you can do here is squat down, hands on the ground, jump back into this little bear hold, so not long legs, or keep those legs bent, and then jump those feet in. So that's a little bit of a nicer way to do your burpee without putting any load on your spine. Your last one is going to be high knees. We want to bring our knees higher than our hips. You can march it out, or you can really bring those knees up. And then you'll know what it's like to be an aqua instructor. All right, so what we're going to do is 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We're going to go through one whole round. You're going to get a 1 minute break, and then we're going to go through the same things again for the second time. All right, are we ready? Let me push start on my timer. I've just wrecked my little stand that I had for it. We're going to start in 5 seconds. First one is your squat to calf raise. Now your option here is to not squat quite as low, or you can just do those calf raises if squats aren't for you. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. 10 seconds left. and resting. The next one is those jump lunges. You can just fully omit that lunge, the jump I should say, if you want. You can't omit the lunge. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So your option here, step back, or you could even do a split squat, just focusing on that one side, and then in the next round you can do the other side. I've got a little rail here on my balcony. You've got something like that, or a chair, or a bench. You could also use that for a little bit of assistance. I'm very conscious of not getting too puffed out because I don't just want you to hear my super heavy breathing. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You got those burpees coming up next. Your burpee option is that inchworm that we did at the start. You as puffed out as me. Ready? In 3, 2, and 1. That's the, not quite the hardest. You want to make it a little harder. Come here, add in a push-up. You want to make it a little easier. Come into that bear one. Or you can walk out and walk back. If up and down doesn't work for you, you can just walk out and back without the up. You got 3, 2, 1, and you're resting. I've got a teenager and 2 dogs looking at me. The final one that you've got is high knees. Really want you to try and do this one as fast as you can do it. Let's get started. Option is here, marching. You could even reach down for the top of that foot to ensure that your knees get nice and high. If you need help with balance, or the pace. You want to go fast, fast, fast. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now you get a 1-minute rest. Can you hear my heavy breathing? Are you having a great time? I showed everyone my beautiful view in the chair fitness live. Do you guys want to see as well? This is where I come in the morning. Stunning. We can see all the fireworks when the show's on. It's lovely. Let's see if I can get you back in the same spot you were in before. That feels pretty close. All right, we're going to do that again. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Starting with your squat to calf raise. Here we go. Drive up onto those toes. Don't let anything collapse in or out. Three, 2, and 1. Resting. Got your lunge jumps next. Who's doing it with me? You having fun? can see you watching. Kim, are you doing it, or are you having a good old giggle watching me work? Did you start your lunges? When we lunge, what we want is our feet shoulder width apart to help you with stability. If you jump like this, you're going to find it quite challenging to stay balanced, and it doesn't feel great on your knees either. You got 6 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Resting. Those good old burpees are back. This time I'll take you from level 1 up to the most challenging. Starting in 10. 5, 4, level 1. We're just going to walk out and in. Level 2, add in the stand. Jump. Here we squat down into the beast. Or your full burpee into the plank. And the most challenging one with the push-up as well. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. High knees. Last one. I'm sweaty and I didn't bring a towel. 4, 3, 2, 1. We can be here, tapping. You can get a little bounce, or nice and fast. Just like when we do aqua, use your upper body as well. A little rotate as those knees come up is going to help your whole body feel smoother. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're resting. You've got 1 minute. Nice little Friday morning workout. Now I don't have to do a workout later as well. Your next round will be mat-based. Core, stability, upper body. Same timings. Guys, I'm puffed out. Are you puffed out? This isn't my usual style of training, so it's always a bit of an adjustment, isn't it? So, move number 1. You've got a plank shoulder tap. When you set up your plank, we want that nice same stacking here. If you're like this, you put more load through your joints. So we want joints stacked on top of each other, like a pillar. Up onto the toes, knees here as your option. Now, the shoulder taps, we want steady hips, bringing one hand at a time up to tap that shoulder. If that's not an option for you, you can hold a high plank or a forearm plank for the 40 seconds. Your second move is bicycle crunches. You're going to lay on your back. We're going to have that nice flat spine activation. And then from here, elbow to knee. I'd like to see a little bit of pace here. Elbow comes to the opposite knee, and this leg is nice and straight. And I'm looking between my elbows. Your option here is to keep one foot and the opposite elbow on the ground to provide you with a little bit more stability. From there, you've got push-up to down dog. So we're on our toes. So we've got a push-up. And then from here, drive the palms into the floor and the hips back and the heels down. Option from the knees into your down dog. And your final move is everybody's favorite, the dead bugs. We start with our legs in tabletop, which means knees over hips, shins nice and straight, arms above your shoulders, hands above your shoulders, nice flat spine. We're going to extend opposite arm and leg, just like that bird dog we did at the start, but you're upside down. So this hand and this knee as if they're supporting you on the floor. Let's get into it. Starting in 4 seconds with your plank shoulder taps. So for this one, the wider your feet are apart, the more stable you're going to feel. If your feet are really close together, it's going to give you more rocking through your hips, which we don't want. When we're here, we want to draw those shoulders and shoulder blades down. And then the scapula, the muscles in your back and your core, will help to support you. I press down through my toes as well to prevent the rocking in the hips. And you're resting. Your next one is your bicycle crunches. So on your back, you've got still 15 seconds of rest. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Remember that option of one elbow, one foot. Now it's a crunch, which means I'm lifting my shoulders and my head off of the floor, but not my lower back. That would be a sit-up. Try to be nice and steady in that breath, as if you're hooked up to a microphone with Lord knows how many people listening to you heavy breathing. Should be feeling a nice little burn in the core now. And resting. Your next round is your push-up to your down dog. Are you doing this in the nice air conditioning of your house, or are you outside on your balcony as well? Here we go. Push up into down dog. So as I transition from the top part of my push-up, my plank, into my down dog, I am trying to get my armpits to point forward to help engage my lats. From here, I lift my hips up towards the ceiling. I'm going to look down at my feet and then drop my heels down and try to shift my weight down through my heels, and I can even feel this through my scapula. I shift forward, shoulders over my hands, lower towards the ground, and then push back up again. Now you're resting. The lucky last one in this round is your dead bugs. Laying down, having that nice flat spine, fingertips above the shoulders, knees above the hips. You may begin extending opposite arm and leg, maintaining this flat spine here. Don't hold your breath. If this hurts your back, you can pop your hands under your tailbone here and just work on the legs first. Once you get the hang of that, still just work on the legs, but extend the arms up. From there, add in the arms and the legs. And rest. Round 1 of 2 done. We're going to have a 1-minute rest, so please feel free to grab a drink. Can you see how sweaty I am? All we got left is 1 more round of that, and then a nice little cool down, and then you're free to go and enjoy your Friday. We got 15 seconds left. Got my little puppy dogs just sitting there looking at me like, why can't we play with you while you're on the floor, Mum? All right, 5 seconds, and we're going to get started with those plank shoulder taps. Here we go. Or here, if you prefer a side on view. What we want to do is make sure those hips stay nice and level. We don't want to be up high, but also we don't want to be dropped down low. We really want to make sure that we're long from the shoulders to the heels. Remember that option of being on your knees if you need it. You could be here, but still pushed forward from the knees. So the longer you are, the more challenging it's going to be. 3, 2, and 1. Resting, prepping for those bicycle crunches. Nice flat spine. The fingertips can go to the head to help support the weight of your head. And let's get started. Going, keep that core engaged. Pressing your spine down into the floor. Option here. Nearly forgot to give you the option. And relax. Push up into down dog is coming next in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Option here is from the knees. Even if that down dog is challenging for you, a really nice way to set it up is from this 4-point kneeling position. Just bring your hands one bit forward, tuck those toes in, press the hips up, and then drive back, trying to get those hips over your heels. And you're resting. We have got one lot of dead bugs left. Who's still hanging in there with me? 10 seconds. Really want to focus this time on pressing down through the spine. I'm very sorry, my headphones have just gone flat. So hopefully you can still hear me. Push down through the spine. Have control of this movement and try not to let this arm go with this leg. Time is up. My headphones just went flat and turned themselves off, so I hope you can still hear me okay. Grab yourself a drink. Hope you are as red and sweaty as me. Let us do some stretches. So here, we want to stretch out those legs nice and long and just fold yourself forward. I'm not very flexible, so if you can get further than this, go for it. Tucking your chin in will lengthen the muscles in your back and make this stretch more intense. Roll yourself up out of that. We will cross our legs if that's not comfortable for you. Bring the soles of your feet together or keep your legs straight. We're going to bring one hand to the opposite knee. This hand is going to go around behind us. And we're going to look over that back shoulder and lift through the chest. Unwind yourself. Do the other side. We're going to bring ourselves into child's pose. We're going to hold this for 1 minute. So we're going to bring our knees to the edge of our mat, drop our hips down to our heels, and then stretch nice and long. Face down. Slowly work your way up from here, or you can stay in that position. We're going to do 1 minute of a Shavasana breath work. So bringing one hand onto your chest, one hand onto your belly. We're going to inhale nice and long. Feel the chest rise, feel the belly expand. And then relax the shoulders, the muscles in your back. As you breathe in, feel the cool air come through your nostrils. And the warm air exhales. If you're outside, feel the breeze on your face. With each exhale, feel the muscles in your body relaxing. And that is it. Thanks for joining me this morning, everybody. I miss having you all around. Hopefully we're back at it really soon. If you missed it yesterday afternoon on our main Gympie ARC page, Harrison has shared a stretching workout. That's a follow along mat-based stretch workout. It's a really lovely one. This morning I did a chair fitness over in the Gympie ARC Aqua group. So that's 30 minutes low impact chair fitness. Obviously we've done our HIIT workout here this morning. This will be saved in the group so you can come back and do it again if you like. Now these lives only save for 30 days and then Facebook deletes them, so you've got 30 days to come back and do this one. And tomorrow morning on the main Gympie ARC page as well, Harrison will share a strength-based workout, so come back tomorrow and get another workout, and then I will see you all next week. Have a beautiful weekend. Feel free to reach out through the groups if you need any assistance from anyone. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy your day.